This accreditation is very important to our chamber. We have been working on this for years. This is one of the things that we wanted to achieve.
So there's certain markers and certain requirements that have to be done in order to attain our accreditation. You know, and those markers are specific on what really helps a chamber and what they need to do.
So accreditation means being aligned with best practices, being aligned with industry standards of a Chamber of Commerce organization. So I'm proud to say that today we get to celebrate being an accredited Chamber of Commerce.
The Chamber being accredited means that the Chamber is living up to those best practices and following those processes.
There aren't very many chambers across the U.S. that have this accreditation, so I think this sets us apart and lets people know that we are a serious organization.
This accreditation has been such a pivotal moment in the history of the Greater Mission Chamber of Commerce. It validates all our efforts here in Mission.
I think this accomplishment and this big milestone is very important for our chamber and for our members in particular.
If you look at across the nation, I mean, there's so many Chamber of Commerce. Every city has a Chamber of Commerce, but how many of them have been accredited? You know, and you look at, there's less than 3%.
So it shows that we are transparent. It shows that we are doing things right, that we understand the relevance of the industry, and we apply best practices.
This prepares Mission to be a leader in the Valley for business growth, for tourism, and promoting tax revenues for the city.
We are changing the history of business organizations and networking right here in Mission.
There's so many people who made this accreditation possible. One person who was very instrumental was Ronnie Ontiveros.
Along with Brenda Enriquez, the current president, really started to make that a goal. Then I came in after Joe Vargas, and we made some teams together with the board members to really focus on that. And then Lance Ames, the current chairman of the board, really brought it to the finish line. But most of the work really was done by Brenda Enriquez and her team.
We had to go through an extensive process of self-evaluation to see if we were even prepared or positioned to apply for accreditation. And with that experience, we were able to identify areas where we needed to work on. Once we understood what we needed to do, it was game time.
Of course, we have an amazing board, and this board has been the strongest supporters for the staff to be able to achieve this milestone. But it would not be possible had it not been for the amazing staff that we have currently at the Chamber today.
What made this possible are the amazing members that we have in this community. Any given day, you can go to a ribbon cutting and you'll see members that show up. It's not just the board of directors, it's not just the staff, there's members that get together. The lifeblood of the Greater Mission Chamber of Commerce is definitely our members.